So, hello to all of you. We're at Fossil Park here in St. Pete. Any students that I'm trying to inspire, I take them with me to see where I basically grew up. And when I went to Northeast High School, I came here to practice martial arts so that I can display that martial arts at talent shows. And I was bullied. So, part of the anti bullying strategy was to display martial arts so that they realize I have this unique skill and they wouldn't mess with me. So, anyways, this was where Venerable Sanata Vihari says, "You're doing street ministry." When I met a bunch of students out here, middle and high school students out here, as we were walking with Venerable Lee last year. So we're back here, and with this scenery, wanted to report to all of you that there's a challenge now set in place for our future novice Devan and our 16, gonna be 17-year-old Xavier from North Florida. Xavier, who's been canonized and the first youngest canonized as a saint by virtue of panya, by virtue of wisdom, because the questions he asks is indicative of master's and doctoral level questions in Buddhist studies. Devan here still likes to play games, which is okay, but now he has a challenge from the Venerable, which is to try to cut back on it and try to do a lot of reading. So the problem is we think we have time. My life, I need to be able to make this impact where I'm cultivating young students to be the next future Buddhist leaders of tomorrow. And part of that is to encourage them to study, to read. Devan got a small portion and section of the conversation between Xavier and myself earlier, like 30 minutes ago, when Xavier tells me that he is practicing Vipassana frequently out in nature. See, behind us there's a tree, out in nature. And what you didn't get to hear is, he's 16 gonna be 17, you're 15 gonna be 16, and he's going through the stress of growing up, pressure to succeed, the girlfriend thing, and this is natural stuff that teenage go through. But he has weaponized himself against stress by practicing Vipassana. You have to go through Samatha first and then Vipassana, but he's already jumping into Vipassana. So that is a miracle and such a happy report, a jubilant report for me to report back to all of you, the students that I'm guiding, and they're practicing Vipassana at 16 years old, knowing how to tame greed, anger, and ignorance of the Four Noble Truths. That means by the time they're 18, perhaps they will be the youngest arahants running around town. If I am going to tell you all that I suspect them as an arahant, then there is a chance of 85% or greater that they are an arahant, or at least have entered into the first, second, third streams of enlightenment. The Anagami, Sakadagami, Sotapanna. So that's just a happy report. For anyone that is Buddhist, particularly Theravadan Buddhist, wait all day to hear that. No different than any other institutions, religious institutions on the path to sainthood. So today, yesterday Devan said, "Thank you, I had a good day." And he says, "I learn a lot when I'm with you." And I forgot to text back because, by the time I get back, I'm like exhausted. But part of being with me is, get you out of the house, enjoy nature, make these talks, and learn about these things along the way, and have a challenge. Kids play games, smoke weed, whatever. They do what they do because there is no challenge. And when me growing up, I had my cousin to challenge me, number one, academically. Andy, my cousin, now a professor at USF, had the Presidential Award for Outstanding Academic by President Bill Clinton in '95. A Presidential Outstanding Academic Award. And then in 2003, I think, in 2003, I received a governor's award, but the governor at the time was the brother of the president, Jeb Bush. So we're always competing academically. I always wanted to like outdo Professor Andy. So it's a good thing to have a challenge. That's something that I want to bring back to young people is challenges. Embrace challenges. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself when I'm not here. Or take on this challenge directly to you now. Now I'm talking to you. Take the challenge. Be the best you can be. Study the Four Noble Truths and demonstrate that knowledge to me. Let me be. No, I just want to sit back and just relax and chill with my boba. Where's my boba? My boba right here. See, this is our thing now, the boba thing, right? Is I ask questions. I'm now the student. You're the teacher, and I go, what's the first noble truth? Remember the first noble truth?
Have a desire.
No, that's second. Life sucks.
Life sucks.
Right. Life sucks because
Suffering.
because you want stuff.
You want stuff.
See what happened when you don't study?
Yeah.
It's only 4 things. So anyways, I wanted to sit back and relax. So, but in the novice and pre-novice programs, we ease them into it. We don't just tell them, if you don't know the Four Noble Truths, you're gonna get kicked out of the program. No, we don't do that. We ease these adolescents into it. And then slowly we make it fun for them. You know, getting boba is one of them. Being in various places, and slowly all the adolescent is missing is information. So teachers transmit that information to them slowly with compassion, kind, caring, persistence, and they'll get it. And then they take on the challenge. And then we watch them grow and flourish into like this booming flower of the Dharma seed. And so we're gonna take Devon over the monastery and see if we can look around, make some more videos before it gets dark. And then we're gonna stop by the sports store because I got something out of the reading, but it requires me to do the video inside of a sports store with props. So I just wanted to make this video, give you all an update so I don't forget my conversations with Saint Xavier. And hopefully he becomes a saint soon. We're all waiting for it. Take care.